Oh, hey there, look at that. We do have something else than just Battlefield 4. This is the Warface beta on Xbox 360. If you have been following me for a little while, you probably have seen that I posted Warface gameplay before, but that was on the PC. And I usually play on a Mac, not on a PC. So I was testing it on my PC laptop, which is not really a gaming laptop, and I did not have such a good experience in this beta on the PC because of lagging issues and stuff. So I decided to try it out on the Xbox 360 just to see how the full experience really is when you do not have lagging issues and such. And I have to say that I quickly remembered this map that I played quite a bit on the PC, and I just had fun because there's no lag, so that's always a cool thing if everything works the way you expect. And this game is really a lot of fun, and I'm a huge fan of CryEngine games. I love Crysis. I've played all of them. This is just, they just make good games. So anyway, this is the only map that you actually can play Team Deathmatch on, and then they have like a free-for-all match available on another map. And this game also comes with the co-op missions, which I think personally, I like to play more than this because I've always liked co-op missions. They're just a lot of fun. And I will post that a little bit later if you want to just see what the co-op is all about. But, this is a free-to-play game, meaning it's not really free, how it is with the free-to-play games. A lot of times you end up actually paying more money in a free-to-play game than you pay up front for a game that's not free, I'm personally routing more for games where I just pay $60 up front and I can do anything in this game. All the weapons are available, all the game modes are available, and I don't have to pay any more. Besides, that they have, since a few years started with the DLCs, where you can pay more to play more maps. But that's still money that you can spend, but you don't have to spend in order to get the full experience of the game. The problem with free-to-play games is that a lot of times people who are willing to spend money get upgrades faster, sooner than you, and then it means that they have something over you. They are more powerful, it's harder to kill them, and a lot of times it kind of almost forces you to pay money unless you just want to be shot all the time and not have a chance. So as far as I know, in this beta, you can't purchase anything. I saw that you can purchase stuff, but I don't think they activated that. It would kind of not make any sense. But maybe they just wanted people to kind of see what the whole thing looks like and how it functions without giving you really an option to make it work. But I personally, when I can't play a game for free without having to pay any money, I just don't play the game. So I'm not sure, if this game gives you a chance to still have fun without paying any money, but I will definitely check that out once this comes out, a beta, and see how far I can go playing this for free, all the way through. And I think, at least at the beginning, there should be a way to do this. And it's kind of funny because I was always criticizing those free-to-play games, and just recently there was actually an article in the news saying that the free-to-play games kind of ruin the gaming world. And I was always like, wow, I was always thinking I was the only one that thinks that, because I never heard anyone else complain about it. And all of a sudden, the news talk about this. And I think this is good, because I agree totally that if all those gaming companies start making games available for free, which is not free, and then they charge you a bunch of money for every weapon, for every armor, for every helmet, anything that you want in the game, and you end up paying like $200 at the end for a game that then you realize you didn't really have as much fun as you expected. That's just really something that I feel would really, really suck, and it would definitely destroy a lot in the gaming scene. So hopefully that's not going to happen. But On the positive note, this game, even though, you know, I play this on a 120-inch large screen, so I can definitely see right away if a game has good graphics or not. I have to see, the first thing that I noticed when I was in the lobby of this game, that the graphics looked pretty bad compared to, for example, Battlefield 4. When you're in the lobby of Battlefield 4, everything is crisp and sharp, and in this game it was very, very fuzzy. Now that you're watching this probably on a laptop or on a mobile device, you probably feel like the graphics are amazing, and that's true. The graphics on the smaller screen are totally fine, and they're probably also fine, you know, on a smaller TV, but as soon as you blow them up, you can see that the graphics are just not as good as, for example, probably Call of Duty and Battlefield and some of the bigger titles. But that didn't take away the fun of the game. I kind of, like, when I got into the game, didn't really notice the fuzziness anymore, and I have to say the guns work really well. They're tight. Besides, you know, when you get into a match with cheaters, there's a few cheaters in this game where basically you just can't shoot them. You just basically can load a whole magazine into them, and they don't even shoot back at you, and they just kind of walk away. I experienced this a few times, and it was very frustrating. But when you get into a match where there's no cheaters like this one, it's a lot of fun, and you know, you can upgrade your weapons with silencers and red dot sights and whatnot, and it's really, really satisfying. And the maps are really great. The map design, I think I love the way the maps are designed. There's a lot of flanking routes, so there's never any choking experiences. Besides the one problem that kind of I didn't like so much, is that the enemy can basically come all the way into your spawn, and I don't think this is such a great idea for a team deathmatch where the enemy always knows where you spawn, because you always spawn back at your original spawn spot, as you could see here, and the enemy starts to figure that out pretty fast where that spawn is. And if they're stronger than your team, they're basically come here, right here, where all of your team members or your buddies spawn, and they're gonna just basically push you into a corner, and as soon as you spawn, you get shot. So I had one match where this actually happened. I got in late, and I did never even manage to get out of spawn, and neither did any of my buddies. And I had like one little quick breakthrough where I made it into their spawn, and I was able to kill a couple of guys there, and then when I got killed, I was back in my spawn, and then I was trapped again. So it was really, really hard to even break out that spawn trapping, and I think any game where they make spawn trapping possible can get really, really frustrating. I think the developers have to make it so that the enemy just can't come into the spawn, or they have to make the spawn more random where the enemy never knows where you spawn. Maybe at the beginning you spawn at that one corner of the map, and then after that you just spawn all over the place. And I don't understand why this hasn't been thought of. But anyway, the developers are asking for feedback, and maybe even if people give feedback, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are quite annoyed about the spawn trapping here, which by the way happened on the PC too when I played this beta on the PC. That I think they may actually consider changing this up a bit, where you can actually spawn random and the enemy doesn't know where the spawn spots are, because they keep changing, you know, every so often. So anyway, I'll let you watch the end of this match. Doesn't take much longer anymore. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.